ดีใจจังเลยค่ะดีใจที่ได้รู้จักกัน
Huh?
Oh, I just said I'm so happy to meet you.
Me too.
Sorry, I don't know enough Thai to teach Zoe.
But if I know my sister, she know at least the words Pad Thai.
That's my favorite food.
Oh.
Grandma made it every Sunday.
Oh yeah, I bet we use the same recipe.
Hey, speaking of recipe, the guys are waiting for us on the set. Why don't we head over there and we can talk over there?
Did we come at a bad time?
No bad time for family.
Oh, okay.
Come in and enjoy the taste that are part of your culture.
My culture?
Yours? Mine? Your grandmother's. It's part of our community. You see, our family and other people around the world, they have certain ways of doing things. They have certain things they like some of the dishes Great Aunt Dim will cook.
Hey, Paul, do you have that tape queued up? I want to show something to Zoe here.
Let's take a look.
Come here, Zoe.
Hey everyone, stay right there in your
When they left their countries and came to the United States to build a new life, well, they brought their way of life, what they do and what they like with them.
This and more coming up on Thai Food Tonight.
Every community all over the world has its own customs. A custom is a way of doing something. In the United States, shaking hands is a custom. Most people shake hands with people that they meet. In Japan, people do not shake hands. Instead, they bow to each other when they meet. The customs that people have are a part of their culture, and the culture of a group is made of the things that they share. When people share the same language or religion, that is part of their culture. When a group of people enjoy the same kinds of music, art, or literature, that is also part of their culture. Even in one community, there can be many different cultures. Different groups of people in the same community have their own customs. In some communities, people from China celebrate Chinese New Year. The celebration lasts for about 2 weeks. People decorate their homes, have feasts. There are fireworks and special dances called the lion and dragon dances. The celebration ends with a lantern festival. Chinese New Year celebrations are very special to people who have come from China, and they share this celebration with people from all cultures. Cinco de Mayo, or May 5th, is a special day in Mexican-American communities. This day celebrates a battle on May 5th, 1862, against the French in Mexico. Even though the Mexican army was outnumbered, they still won the battle. On Cinco de Mayo, Mexican-American families celebrate this victory with parties, traditional Mexican food, music, and parades. Mexican Americans have brought this celebration into communities all over this country, making it a popular day in many towns and cities. Kwanzaa is an African American holiday that is celebrated by African communities all over the world. This holiday celebrates community, family, and culture.
Harriet Tubman.
Kwanzaa is celebrated with dancing, storytelling, music, feasts, and festivals. One tradition of Kwanzaa is the lighting of 7 candles on each day of the celebration. These candles are symbols of the main principles of the holiday. Hanukkah is celebrated by Jewish people all over the world. It is also known as the Festival of Lights. Hanukkah is the celebration of a miracle that took place long ago, when the Jewish people took back their temple from the Greek soldiers. To celebrate, they wanted to light the lamp called the menorah, but they only had enough oil to keep it lit for 1 day. Amazingly, the oil lasted 8 days. Today, people celebrate Hanukkah by lighting a different candle on the menorah for each day of light to remember the miracle. They cook food from their culture, sing, and play games with a special top called the dreidel. A Roman Catholic tradition of celebrating the day before the 40-day fast, known as Lent, has become a celebration in many communities. The night before this fast is always a Tuesday, usually in February. And because people celebrate and eat a lot of food, it is called Fat Tuesday, or in French, Mardi Gras. In the United States, Mardi Gras is celebrated with feasts and parades. The best-known Mardi Gras celebration has traditionally taken place in New Orleans, Louisiana. Although the tradition of Mardi Gras is mainly practiced in Roman Catholic communities in Europe and the Americas, many groups of people have embraced the customs and join in the fun of Fat Tuesday each year.
Okay, let's set up for those glamour shots here. Can you give me a hand?
Zoe, does your grandma make moussate?
Yes. She said the recipe's a family secret.
That it is. It goes way back to my great-great-grandmother. In fact, I have her old portrait. Would you like to see it?
Please.
Okay.
Wow. When was she born?
It's about the same time as the country we live in.
Home?
Yes, the United States. Before the United States became a country, we all lived close together in the country far away, Thailand.
When did we come?
Much later.
Hundreds of years ago, only Native Americans lived in what is now called America. Most Native Americans did not have a written language, so they told stories about their way of living. These stories were passed down from old to young for many, many years. This is the heritage of Native Americans. Heritage is the culture that is handed down to people by their ancestors. The culture of Native Americans, the way they lived, the food they ate, the music they made, and the clothing they wore has been passed down for many generations. Today, many Native American people still celebrate their rich heritage. As more people moved to America, the culture of our country changed. People brought their own traditions, their own heritage. This is a map of New York City. Little Italy and Chinatown are both neighborhoods in New York. These neighborhoods were settled by people from China and Italy. So many people came to these neighborhoods that the customs in those neighborhoods became much like the customs of their own countries. The culture of a community can change over time. Each group of people brings their own customs, their own heritage to contribute to the community. The neighborhood of Harlem in New York City has seen many cultural changes. This area was settled by the Dutch in 1658 and continued to grow. During the early 1900s, Harlem became a popular destination for black people from the South. Harlem became a center for black culture, home to artists, writers, musicians, and scholars. But by the 1960s, political problems and violence caused many middle-class people to leave Harlem, and much of what was left was housing for the poor, drug problems, and failing schools. However, in recent years, many people have turned their attention back to Harlem, focusing on the heritage of the area and its long history. When a group of people settle in an area, they leave a mark, some part of their heritage. Like African Americans have made an impact in Harlem. But individuals and families can also contribute to a developing community. The Fat family has been an important part of Sacramento, California since 1939. This Chinese family came to the area in the early 1930s and worked hard to start a business. They opened and owned many restaurants. But, more importantly, have served the community, donated money, purchased and restored buildings, and served on important committees to help make the community a better place.
Your great-uncle Ernie wanted to make Thailand a better place. In fact, that's how we met. And after graduating from college, he joined the Peace Corps. He heard there was a need for English teachers in Thailand, so he signed up for that. Then he and 70 other volunteers headed to Thailand. Ernie was assigned to work at the Bangkok municipality. There, he wrote and directed a series of TV programs to teach English to grade school children. We met at work. I was in charge of making TV programs for children there too. There were not cooking shows back then. There were social study programs. Today we live in a community far from where I was raised, and it's very different, but I enjoy the differences, just as many of the people are now enjoying the food from my culture.
When you look around the community you live in, you might see people of all colors who speak different languages, celebrate different holidays, or dress differently than you do. But you are all part of the same community. As a part of your community, you have special customs and traditions that you share with others who live near you. Your town might have a Founders' Day parade, where different groups in the community come together to celebrate. Members of your community share common goals. People from different backgrounds still want to live in a place that is safe and welcoming. It is important to get to know people from different backgrounds in your community. Often people from the same cultural group live near one another. They may move into the same neighborhoods so that they are near people from their home country that can help them learn about America. Moving near people from the same country also helps immigrants feel less homesick. When you learn about people from different cultures, you can understand that while they may have different customs or speak a different language, they are just like you in many ways. All people want to have friends and feel loved.